What is going on, fantasy junkies and casuals looking to get a better draft? I am hitting you with a 10 video series over the next maybe 4. We're going to get it to you before September because I know everyone likes to draft week 1 right before the games start. No one wants to get screwed by injuries. I'm going to hit you with a draft 10-team PPR from every position. We are starting with number 1. Obviously, we're going to go in order, but this is extremely important to me because I'm drafting number 1. So let's kick this off. We're taking Mccaffrey. No question about it. The points he put up when he was healthy was ridiculous. I think Sam Darnold is going to check the ball down to him more than is necessary. I think he's one of those guys that's going to run up our league. And I just saw they drafted Mixon. I was going to say we don't want to get mixed up with Mixon this year. I've struggled with him before. See, now this is a good one. Ridley fell to me in the second round. Wow. But yeah, I have mixed it up with Mixon twice before, and he never fails to disappoint. I'm sure the second I don't draft him, he has his breakout year. That's how it always goes. But so we have our back-to-back picks here. So I look at Mr. D-Calf. That's what I get from him. I know he had 271, but he was so flashy, and the trio over in Seattle, I just can't invest in him right now. He's just not worth his ADP. That's a skip for me. Justin Jefferson is hard to get away from, but I think he's going to be drawing all of the DB1 coverage, and honestly, I think Thielen would be a better option in the 9th, 8th round. So we got 2 picks here back to back. We're going to go Ridley, and then we are going Mr. Waller. Darren Waller, I drafted him with the last pick of my draft, his breakout year. I've been a big fan of his for who he is as a person and a player. I love his story. I love the way he plays. And I don't take that as me just drafting him for that. Are we really going to get Swift to fall to us? Oh, Kupp went. See, Kupp is someone I love to get. I've had him in a lot of drafts, and I love getting Kupp there. But one thing that does scare me about the Rams' offense is, the defense is just so studded out that they're just going to be holding teams to such low points that are they really going to be throwing the ball? I'm used to Matt Stafford being behind in Detroit and slinging the hell out of the rock, and I love him for that. And I think they're going to be a great team, but are they going to be a high-powered passing offense? Probably not. So not the worst we missed out on Cooper Kupp and got DeAndre Swift instead. I mean, you could say that point still stands with Detroit not being great. How often are they going to run the ball? But DeAndre Swift can catch the ball. Again, this is PPR, so we're going to draft DeAndre Swift. And I promise I won't just be taking the best available by the suggestions every time. Sometimes it just works out that that's who you want. Okay, let's see who follow. Oh, we have one more. See, so now round 4, I wouldn't go taking a QB unless ADP 61. My plan is to always try to get Aaron in the 6th on my back-to-back picks because I think Aaron is worth a 6th round, and there's no doubt how productive he is. Deontay Johnson scares me. Big Ben scares me. I think this is Ben's last year, and I think it's not going to go out pretty. I know a lot of Steelers fans are going to maybe shut the video off right there and say, oh, no, he's a big dog. He's going to have the year of his life. So let's take a few more looks. I don't want to get involved with that Seattle trio. It can be so profitable. I did it last year, but it's so boom or bust with all of those guys. Miles Sanders is a decent option. I don't think they're going to be running the ball a lot. I think the Eagles are going to be playing from behind a lot. I like Robinson, especially after ETN went down. But I think let's go to our roster. Sorry for dead air for a second. Yeah, we already got Swift and McCaffrey, Ridley. Let's get Deontay Johnson on this team. I love DJ Moore as a player, and if you're picking second, third, then go ahead and get him. But I hate doubling and tripling down on offenses. So a lot of people might think I'm crazy, oh, why wouldn't you pair those two? But I got McCaffrey. I don't want to double down on the Panthers right now. Sam Darnold, the defense, I think it's going to look better than last year, but we're going to go Deontay Johnson with this pick. Okay, let's see who falls to us. Hopefully, we can get a good flat. Oh, Kenny Galladay's available. See, there's such a. I'm a Giants fan, but there's such a large core. But Kenny might be the guy. I'm scared he's just gonna get all the DB1 coverage, and we're definitely not doubling down on the friggin' Steelers. You can miss me with that bullshit, boy. You think I'm about to double down on the Steelers? Hell no, you crazy. Let me look. Sorry, I was a little close there before I started talking loud. Let me look at running backs real quick. Mike Davis, that could be a great handcuff. Oh my God, he got traded to Atlanta. I should end the video there. No, he got traded to Atlanta. He's the feature back in Atlanta. We take him. I'm sorry, that was a big brain fart. I've been doing so much research and all of these trades. Everything's getting me fucked up. I apologize, but I think now we either go Galladay. Oh, wait, did somebody get Roger? Oh, Rogers got picked right before us. Fuck. And, see, this is the worst thing. Russell might be the move, actually. I think Russell's the move just because I think their defense is just Swiss cheese. Russell or Galladay? That is a tough decision. I think I'm going to go with Russell because then what else am I going to end up with at quarterback? Like, I mean, I might be able to end up with Tannehill, which I would be thrilled about, throwing a Julio. I don't want Hurts. I don't want Stafford, even though I think he's the baddest motherfucker in the league. That their defense is too good. They're not going to have a high. Matt Ryan might be good, but you never want to draft Matt Ryan this year. He's a flex play. ADP 90. The question is, can we get Tannehill, or should we just lock down Russ? 337, 373 last year, 350 projected 300. That's bullshit. He should be projected more. This is such a homer pick. I'm taking Kenny. Please leave me Tanny. Leave me Tannehill. So we're going with Kenny Galladay. He was such a stud in Detroit, and it's such a gamble. All right, well, yeah, I don't have to give you more analysis on the Tannehill pick, but it's such a gamble with Daniel Jones at quarterback, leading the helm. You really don't know if he's gonna. I've been saying this to all my friends. If he takes half the step that Josh Allen took that year, then we're money. Nobody draft him, but we have a great run game if we're healthy. Even our backups are looking great. And I think we're going to be behind a lot. So I think Galladay will be I think that's a great value to pick him up there. So now is kind of where I want to show you a strategy I've been looking to implement. Let me see if there's any receivers or running backs I want to take first. Corey Davis. Yeah, that is somebody I am very high on. I think Zach Wilson is going to run the offense through Corey Davis. Let's take a look at the running backs. Trey Sermon is just so appealing, but I'm not ready to risk it. Same thing with Michael Carter. Yeah, no, so we're going to go Corey Davis. Zach Wilson is going to be feeding him the ball. I think he's going to be a great addition. I don't want to go with Houston. Like, I'm feeling fade Houston, like, all year. AB is awesome, but there's just way too many mouths to feed in Tampa Bay. So I've had him on my team too many fucking times. So we're going to go Corey. Corey, the offense is going to run through him. It's Zach Wilson and Corey Davis. Remember I said it. When you draft him and you win your league. All right, let me take that back. Corey Davis isn't a league winner, but he is a great value pick for your second bench player. I think this is a no-brainer. You get Mike. Mike put up 150 last year. I don't like Devontae's situation now with the rookie. Not Waddle, right? Yeah, Waddle. Smith went to Philly. Waddle went there. I don't like that situation. That could make Waddle the number one and lead Devontae to be matched up against DB2s, which you hear me saying a lot when it comes to wide receivers. But I do want a piece of the Chargers. I love Justin Herbert. Obviously, I didn't draft him. But I want a piece of the Chargers. I think they're going to have a great passing game, and I think this is exactly correct. I think he is going to have an increase in about that fashion. Maybe even more. Maybe even mid-180s. which is where they're projecting Marquise Brown, but the throwing game just isn't good enough. I hate drafting Chiefs players just because they're impossible. And like I said before, like these rookies are so tempting. But yeah, we're gonna go Mike. And now our next pick right here. Ugh. Darnell Mooney is someone I've been in love with. Oh, God, I think Justin Fields is going to feed him. We're going to take a look at the defense ADP right now because I love getting the Steelers. But if I pass, I'm not going to get them. But I could still get the Ravens, Washington football team, or Niners, I think. But I just don't want defenses to start coming off the board. They usually don't in these mocks, but keep your mind on those defenses because you remember last year with the Pats and the Steelers defenses, like those were league winners. Like, straight up. So we already got Corey, so we're not going to take Michael Carter. We're going to take Nyheim Hines. There's too much value there. I know it's RBC, but the injuries, just the pass catching, like you can't. What round is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's like the 10th, 11th round. You cannot pass on Nyheim Hines here. You could say the same about Ronald Jones, but I had him last year, and it was great for him to explode. But, I mean, Fournette just took away the carries, especially in the postseason. Like, outside of fantasy, Fournette really established himself as RB1 there. It's no more, like, splitting it. He's good for pass catching, but it's just not worth the pick here. I think I'm going to go Hines. Because you always want those running backs. And one strategy I'm going to fill up here in a second after I get my defense, I'm going to show you. We're going to handcuff up. The last couple picks are straight handcuffs. Tony Pollard for when Zeke goes down. Sorry, what defense got taken? None. Boom. Give me that. Steelers deep. Boom. Beautiful. And then we're going to take Tony Pollard because Zeke is so injury prone. When he goes down, Tony Pollard pops off. And not only that, Zeke's owner is going to throw his whole team at me to get Tony Pollard because that's going to be his RB1. These kicks don't really matter as much. I actually usually go kicker here. Did I say these kicks? Freudian slip. These picks don't matter as much. I usually go kicker. I'd like to get Greg Zuerlein. I know he was having injury issue, but I think he was cleared, right? Yeah. Return for last preseason game. We're going to draft Zuerlein. I mean, Greg the leg, you got to love that. Dak will get you all the way in the red zone and then fail to put it through. And then this is kind of your gamble pick. A lot of people like to take a second quarterback here. Let's take a look on who's on the board. Joey B. Matt Ryan is a good streamer. Joey B is definitely not worth taking with a draft pick. He might be fun to take later on. I think I'm going to go Chuba Hubbard. Little inside joke. Barstool doesn't. Chuba Hubbard. Right? Because you don't want McCole. Like, McCole can get like 10 touchdowns one game and then never score for the rest. James White, like, I just want to avoid James White. Like, I've had him too many years and been disappointed. I think Hubbard is our best bet because that's a nice handcuff for me. Like I said, I've got the handcuff for Zeke, and let's handcuff ourselves. Or maybe he has a breakout year and they work a nice tandem. So let's see how we stack up after that. 94 out of 100. That is a lower grade than I've been given. I think they probably docked me at Davis. And Davis. And then maybe the Hubbard and Pollard picks. But I'm telling you, those guys are high upside. Make sure to come back to see me pick from spot 2. That video will be up soon, probably same day this is uploaded. I'm going to churn out these 10 videos in much less than 10 days. I'm thinking 5 videos, 2 days a week, just to get started so everyone can get their information before their drafts. Maybe even less than 5 days. We're gonna get all these out before your draft, so you have your information. All right. It was great hanging with you guys. Hopefully I see you in the next one. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what pick was stupid. Let me know what pick was smart. Let me know what take was stupid. Let me know what take was smart. And there is the board for you.